here's Wendy.
Thank you for watching our presentation. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience staffers. And of course, my virtual audience at home. I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Thank you. Attention to all of my bosses. I am wearing very long shorts underneath. It's just that in the name of my mother, because my mother, she's like, Wendy, you got them, they're long, you show them. She also talked me into picking out this outfit today. She's also died. Yeah. My mom passed away many weeks ago. You know how during Corona, during the world topsy-turvy, people starving, people out of jobs, just everybody's life is something new? Well, and you know how you lose track of the day and date and the time? All I know was that it was a long time ago. And me and the five of us, mom, dad, my siblings and me, the five of us, because she'll always be here. She's squawking at me right now. She's pissed because I requested confetti cannon because that's what she wanted. Anyway, my mom and I, our relationship became closer and closer once I went away to college, you know, could escape, you know, Jersey. And it became closer and closer and closer to the point where, first of all, she passed away beautiful and peacefully and surrounded by love. And she didn't suffer, not one bit, thank goodness, because that squawking voice. Wendy? Wendy. And our relationship was like that of two teenage girls, 17. If I could pick an age, 17. And we talked about, you know how if you have siblings, you each have different relationships with your mom and your dad. No relationship is the same. And I don't know about my brother and my sisters. Like, we don't talk about what our relationship is like with our dad. Good morning, Daddy. You too, Mom. Hi, Juan. Hi, Tom. But, you know, my relationship with my mother, right up till the end, was so girly and so ridiculously giggly. And so, like, she said to me, Wendy, the girls went down to the shop and brought up all of the press-on nails. And I pressed them on. And Wendy, if one pops off, I open up another package and press another one on. We would do our nails together, me, you know, clipping, and then we'd watch like Housewives or American Greed on TV together. Like, she was never into the crime shows like me. And she's like, oh my gosh, this is like real life. I was like, exactly, Mom. And we'd watch a Hallmark movie, you know, a Hallmark movie. You know, I'm not into Suzanne, but I would humor her. Mm-hmm. And the old Frosty the Snowman, Charlie Brown and the Simple Tree. Like, we'd watch all that kind of stuff. And she was like, Wendy, this is what you used to watch when you were young. I was like, Mom, that's because it was your household and you made us. I didn't want to watch that. And then sometimes we'd be on the phone for so long that we would literally fall asleep with the phones right here. And then I'd wake up to, Wendy? Huh, Mom? Oh, well, are we still doing our nails? She said, yep. Or she'd wake up to me saying, Mom. And then it was like, what are you eating? Where are you going? What are you doing? It's just a thing. So Dawn is the best mother, the best girlfriend that a girl could ever have. And I feel fortunate that I had her in my life all of my 56 years because, you know, people in my age bracket, many of you, throughout the years, even through radio times, it's like, you're really lucky to have your mom and dad, like, together in a happy marriage. 65 years together in the marriage. And maybe 2 others before. But 65 in the marriage. And people be like, you're really lucky. You know what I'm saying, Norman?
Yep, absolutely.
To have, you know, the conversations. And I would, like, my mom and dad were part of my radio conversation. And for those of you who follow me long enough, you know how much my mom and dad meant to me. And my family, you know what I mean? So for me, my thing is, I gotta be strong for my son. Because this is his first death. Like, he does not know death. He's 20. He does not know death. He does not know anything about this. I mean, he knows about it. You know, he knows his grandmother has passed away. But he doesn't know this in his life. So if I get on the phone and I'm breaking down and hooping and hollering and rolling around on the ground, I'm Baptist, so, you know, we do all that. Pull out a tambourine, you know. But if I do all that to him, then he's going to be worried about me. And if he worries about me, then he's going to be worried about then his grandfather and then his aunt and then like, he's going to be worried about everybody in the family and question maybe he's not acting right. You know what I mean? So in the name of my mother, she didn't want flowers. She doesn't want, if you know my mother, just know this. Please send no flowers. Unless you're gonna send the kind that we both agreed we love the most. You know those flowers that last for a year?
Oh, yeah, in the box.
Well, if you send her those, perfect. You don't have to water them. So that means that Tom, he doesn't have to water anything. My father's not really good with the plants, you know what I mean? But he's doing well, you know, because we, as the children, we rely on our father. Like, we're going only by his direction. What do you want? What would you like? How do you want? You know, and the 3 of us as siblings, we get together on the phone and then we call him up on the phone after we've already had a conversation about him. You know, like, whatever he wants, you know. Does he want to go to the beach and walk around today? Does he want to, you know, have eggs and, you know, a ham hock for breakfast? He's not really supposed to eat that, but mark it down on the calendar so then he won't have another one for a year. But why can't he enjoy his life at 89 years old? You know?